Hello fellow Star Wars fans, my name is Staraptor. Welcome to the channel. This is my review for Star Wars Adventures Ghosts of Vader's Castle issue number 4. Now this is the penultimate issue of this 5-issue miniseries, and in this it's all about rescuing Lina Graf from the clutches of Anakin, who is at Mustafar at Vader's castle, and we are following the characters of Lina Graf, his sister, as well as Hud, Skrit, and of course Jackson, the good old jolly green rabbit aboard the Rabbit's Foot. They are currently trying to get to Mustafar. They are being hunted down by TIE fighters of the Remnant Empire, because we are after the events of Return of the Jedi, of course. So just like everybody else up until this point has had nightmares, Lina Graf is, in the cockpit as they're trying to evade these TIEs, and instantly goes into a trance where she's the only person there. All of a sudden she goes into a nightmare state. And of course the only other person at this point in time that is aboard the cockpit in her nightmare is none other than a very creepy 10-year-old Anakin Skywalker. And man, oh man, does he give me the creeps, because she's trying to get away from him and he's saying very creepy things like, would you like to play a game with me or something? So I'm very much getting vibes of like Child's Play and Chucky and, the weird kid from Omen. So she spends a lot of the time just running, trying to escape, and he's always around the next corner. Next thing you know, he turns into an older Jedi Knight Anakin, and he's got not exactly the lightsaber we're used to seeing. He's literally got like a flaming sword, just sends out like beams of fire. So she's running around trying to evade him. Then she thinks she gets out of that nightmare, ends up in another nightmare where in fact her brother Milo has become Darth Vader all of a sudden. So he's in the suit, he just doesn't have the helmet on, you can tell it's him. Very crazy. So that's really what this issue is about, is she eventually gets out of the trance, and they just happen to be at Mustafar, at Vader's castle, and that's going to bring us into the conclusion for next week's issue number 5. So very cool, very creepy. I feel like I did get lost in the transition sometimes with the different panel flow, the way they are designed. I wish I was cleaned up a little bit more. Not a huge loss for me, but very cool, very terrifying, and very creepy. Kevin Scott is doing a great job of just implementing different horror tropes and different legendary kind of vibes from horror. So I'm really enjoying this series so far, and I want to know what you are thinking about the series. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of Ghosts of Vader's Castle. For more on Star Wars, of course, this is your place for that information. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe, and do hit that bell notification icon. And while you're there, check out my Outer Rim Transmission weekly Star Wars podcast I do with my buddies Ben and Milton, and do subscribe on all of your listening podcast feed networks, whatever. That's gonna do it for me, Staraptor. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also included 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Staraptor.